Okay, hi. So my name is Roxy White. I should probably introduce myself first. I am just a person who creates a lot. I have my piano right there, and then my art desk is over here. I'll show you in a second. But I cannot decide between the two of them, so I'm either creating music or I'm creating art, and I'm planning on creating two different channels. This one will be my art one. But I'm hoping to use this as a journey to get better and improve, and also just show off and connect with people. I don't know what's gonna come from this, but I just feel the need to put things out there to kind of create and contribute to the world in some way, even if it's just free little videos and me being weird in them, because I'm guaranteeing it's gonna get weird in some of them, and hopefully you don't think I'm too weird. Oh god, I'm so vulnerable right now on this camera. I'm gonna get through this though. I am definitely planning on looking back on this first video and thinking that this is kind of shit. And in fact, I expect to, with my first paintings, the first songs that I put out there, to kind of just not be okay with them in a year or 2 or 3 years and hopefully 10 years. And I hope that I think that these are awful pictures and awful music in 10 years, because I'm hoping that I'll have grown in that amount of time. So I'm just gonna put things out there, and we're gonna see what happens with it. And I'm hoping only good things, and that there's just a lot of really cool people out there that are looking to connect to. Just want to meet a lot of other artists, a lot of other musicians, and just get their feedback and thoughts on things, and hopefully be able to see everyone else through their journey. So hoping to do some cool things with this, and I'm about to show you the first video. I do weird things with my hands. Okay. So for the first little art doodle that I do, I figured I'd explain kind of why I've chosen the subject that I have. When I first started painting, it was the Bob Ross landscape paintings, and I honestly did not think that I could do art when I got one of those Bob Ross kits. You know, like it honestly looked like a board game. Those kits you can buy at Michael's still today, just if anyone wants to start their art journey. I recommend it. It's like $50, gives you all the paints, all the brushes, and then like a really cool tutorial. And that's how I started my journey. I didn't think I could draw worth anything. In fact, this had more to do with my competitive nature than anything. My sister, my older sister, of course, very competitive with her, and we were complete opposites. She had brown hair, I had blonde hair. This is not my natural hair color. And we were just constantly opposites. You know, she was very introverted, I was extroverted. I was very creative. She was very logical oriented, and we were constantly sharing a room, and of course just butting heads. Anyway, long story short, she got a watercolor kit and some watercolor classes for Christmas, and I was like, oh, I can do better than that, you know. So I got an oil painting kit, because I couldn't do watercolor because she was doing that, but I had to be better for some reason. And Erica, actually, my sister, never really got into watercolor. She took the class and enjoyed it, but never really pursued it past that class. But once I got into oils and I did this kit, I was like, I actually know what I'm doing. Apparently, my brain works very well with colors more than lines. Like, even now, my line work is not as good. I definitely like playing with colors and impressionism and pulling that out of it, and I find myself drawn more towards that. Am I the best at it? No, I'm still developing that, but I find my brain likes the challenge of colors more than the challenge of lines. But that started my journey, and I started doing a lot of landscapes at first because that's what I started in, and then I started doing more abstract stuff, started trying to draw because I realized I'm not bad at art. I just needed some direction and guidance. And then what did I do next? Oh, I applied to art school. I have been doing music all my life, thought I was going to do music, and no, I was going into movie production because I was obsessed with Lord of the Rings. Peter Jackson was my hero. I was going to be the next Lord of the Rings director. Didn't happen. Sad to say. Maybe in 10 years I'll be there. But I ended up going to art school because I started developing this and just really loved it. Took more classes in high school and was like, this is it for me. And so I actually went to Arizona State for painting, and I wanted to do like big murals. I wanted to do larger than life paintings. I had an apartment in college that the landlord let me paint the walls whatever I wanted to. I even told him, I'm doing murals. And like every other wall had a mural that I was working on. And of course I put too much on my plate because that's who I am. I had like 5 big ass murals that I was working on at the same time, and none of them got finished. One of them was really close to finishing. I was working on a French villa in the dining room. Like, it was like literally one of the dining room walls was a French villa, and I was so close to it. I was doing layered technique, that's not the technique you do with murals. I know that now, but I like doing layers, glazing, getting really rich colors through layering, and that is not the style you want to do with big murals, and I know that now. Didn't know that then, so this is why they were also taking forever to finish, because I was just going about it the wrong way. Still looked really, really cool, but I was also pursuing a music career, so I was going out doing shows, playing gigs. I was really up and coming, but at the same time that I was doing painting and I was doing music, I was also developing a sleep disorder called idiopathic hypersomnia. And I was just tired all the time. And in my mind, I was working full-time as a receptionist for a tax and accounting firm. I was going to school full-time. I was doing gigs on the side. And I just felt that I was really tired all the time. I have ADHD as well, so I was on Adderall, so I was able to kind of push through it with the medication, but I was just tired all the time. And it makes sense now why I was, but when everything crashed and burned, which of course it crashed and burned, I slept for months, and but I never got better either. I was just always tired for what felt like forever, and through years and years of testing, because in order to get diagnosed with a sleep disorder, you have to rule out everything else for it. Finally got diagnosed with a sleep disorder. And during this period where I'm doing this, I start doing a lot of human faces. Like I'm really into doing human portraiture. Something about, you always start drawing those eyes. Who hasn't made one of those really detailed, just the eyeball, not the face, just the eyeball. I think everyone's done it once in their life when you just do the oval. and then you fill in the eye, and then you shade in so well the little iris. Everyone's done it. I mean, I think every high school art show that I've been to, I haven't been to that many, but everyone that I've been to, there's always that one eye, gigantic, it's just an eyeball. And there's some fascination to it that we just connect to, because you can see so much in them, and I think that's why everyone's drawn to them. But I went through some dark periods in my life of depression, and I just could not handle looking into an eyeball again, looking into another human face. And so I have my dog Nova. She's that way, just off camera. I'll show you to her sometime. She'll be around. So got my dog Nova, and I figured I would start painting her. And I had my roommate's dog Hank, who is a very, very handsome dog. And they're very photogenic, and so I started painting them, and I realized, you know what? This makes me a lot happier than anything else that I've really done. To me, I think animals are very pure, and being able to kind of bring them out makes me like deeply happy inside. And I found that, you know, scrolling, browsing the internet, you find all these memes of just different animals, and I found that the thing that made me happiest inside is when I saw pictures of really cute animals just doing really cute things. For some reason, fat animals make me even happier inside. Fat cats, the chonkers, they make me so happy. I have like goosebumps, like I'm so happy inside when I see them. And so I find that I just want to draw and paint what makes me happy. I just don't give a shit about anything else right now. I just want to do what makes me happy, and this does. This is why the channel is happening, because it makes me happy, and I want to share my joy and passion. Yeah, just be prepared for really cute animal paintings, hopefully cute. I'm hoping to get a lot better with these too. And I'm always open to, you know, kind critique, kind. I know that not everything I create is going to be wonderful and amazing, but the goal is just to create more and get better with time. So, but that's me. My name's Roxy White, aka Gold But No Glitter. I don't know why I did quotation marks. Also, that is a Lord of the Rings reference, so if you understand it, props to you. But anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and bye.